Good morning and welcome to our 50th show. I'm Ryan Hansen.
And I'm Austin Davis. Today we have a great lineup for you. We'll check out the A-list and a fresh phrase.
And we'll hear how one AVHS student faced a rare medical challenge. But first, let's go to Alexa with a story about the 50-plus students who were inducted into the National Honor Society on Monday.
As seniors leave AVHS, the underclassmen are stepping up to fill their places. On Monday night, our chapter of National Honor Society welcomed 53 new members.
They're each introduced by a current member and then state the National Honor Society pledge and become a member of National Honor Society.
NHS members pride themselves with a 3.7 or higher GPA, 12 hours of community service a try, and always showing character and leadership in and out of the classroom.
It means a lot to me. It's all about giving back to the community and serving the community. We do a lot of community service to be in NHS, and it's all about being scholarly and really focusing on hard work and reaching your goals.
Yeah, I think if you have the grades to get in, you should definitely apply because it looks really good in your college applications. I know it definitely helped me get into college, so I think it's an excellent opportunity if you can maintain those grades.
Congrats and welcome to our new NHS members. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Alexa Hilt.
Thanks, Alexa. NHS members contribute many service hours helping out in the building each trimester.
Now let's turn our attention to some teams who are vying to be the best in all 50 states.
You mean the nation?
Yeah. Here's Kayla with the A-list featuring robotics, speech, and rocket team.
Making the A-list this week are the national qualifying teams. First, the robotics team is back from Atlanta where they represented us at nationals.
I'd been ranked, in the state and a couple other stuff in the past, but, the fact that I could go to nationals for something was really cool, and, to see all the other teams there, and it was just a really cool experience.
Congratulations for being one of two teams that went to nationals in Minnesota. Also, the speech team is heading to state tomorrow and will represent us at nationals this coming June.
We go there to perform and not to win, because if you go there thinking that you want to win, that actually can harm you because then you get all caught up in the winning.
Finally, the rocket team is launching to a new frontier by sending one of the three teams to nationals for the first time.
It's a pretty big thing for us. This year, when the qualification flight came down, it landed on a roof over the side of the school, and we found it and listened for the height. It was a wonderful moment.
Congratulations to the rocket team and all the other national qualifiers. Reporting for the A-list, I'm Kayla Drelly.
Thanks, Kayla. Good luck to the speech team members who will represent us at state tomorrow. Bring home some more champions.
We have a different kind of champion amongst us. One junior has made a personal triumph this year. Here's Cody.
Gabe Harris is a junior at Apple Valley High School, but most of you remember him as the cowbell guy from the state hockey tournaments.
Playing the cowbell was just like a blast, because you can go all out and you can be all goofy as you want, but it's still just like easy as anything you can imagine, like the easiest thing, because you just have to hit a thing with a stick.
Although he enjoyed playing the cowbell, life wasn't always so easy. Last November, he was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, a neurological disorder where your immune system attacks your nervous system. Symptoms start with tingling and numbness in the legs, and very quickly can turn into partial or full body paralysis.
We took him to the emergency room at Children's in Minneapolis. Literally, he couldn't walk. He had his arms around both my husband and I's shoulders as we took him out to the car, and his legs just kind of flopped.
It got so bad that I couldn't even breathe on my own, so I had to have like a ventilator tube down my throat into my lungs, and couldn't eat or swallow, so I had to have another tube going through my nose into my intestines, which is just sick. That was unpleasant. It was all pretty unpleasant.
Only about 1 in every 100,000 people get Guillain-Barré syndrome, but most people, like Gabe, do make a full recovery.
Eventually, I just started showing signs of improvement, and they were like, oh, you can breathe again, so they took that tube out, and then I'd be able to breathe on my own, and that's when, in my mind, it started getting better.
One of the things that I think we learned through this was that God's provision is sufficient.
God gave you this life to live, and it's a gift.
Gabe's junior year was challenging, but it was his hard work, determination, and a little sense of humor that got him through. showing us we can always use a little more cowbell. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Cody Sabursky.
Thanks, Cody. And thanks to Gabe and his family for sharing your story with us.
Before we go, we thought we'd invite 50 Cent here to close up our 50th show.
But he was a little busy, so we called in Dr. Robert instead. Here's the fresh phrase for this week.
This is Dr. Robert O'Charles' Fresh Phrases.
Hello there, and welcome to Dr. Robert O'Charles' Fresh Phrases. Have you ever been conversing with your friends and have no idea about their hip slang words? Well, today I'm here to settle this confusion. Today's slang word is dough.
It can mean either a deer or a pie crust or money, or a deer eating pie crust with money.
I think it means like something that you bake with, like cookie dough or bread dough or pie dough.
Dough. Formal definition: a mixture of flour, water, and milk. Informal definition: money. Used in a sentence: check out all my dough.
That's all for today. Thanks to the Westview TV students for joining us in our studio today.
Thanks for watching.